Did you know that the US has contributed to climate change more than any other country in the world? And almost a quarter of the country's annual climate change emissions can be traced back to fossil fuels on public lands and waters. Fossil fuels, oil, gas, and coal, have been forming deep within the earth since the time of the dinosaurs. Today, there are large amounts under what we now call public lands. These lands cover 25% of the country and include important indigenous cultural sites, wilderness, and conservation areas. Fossil fuel companies routinely lease these lands from the government to drill and mine them. This oil, gas, and coal is then processed overwhelmingly in neighborhoods where communities of color have lived for generations. All of this drilling and development releases enormous amounts of pollution into the air and water that harms nature, wildlife, and communities. What's worse, these companies aren't obligated to disclose just how much pollution they are generating with these operations. These fossil fuels are then burned by cars, factories, and power plants, releasing even more pollution, leading to climate change emissions that are heating up the planet. We're seeing the consequences of this cycle in our daily lives as the weather becomes more extreme all around us. Hurricanes are more intense, destroying homes and businesses as they pass. The wildfire season has never been so destructive or so long, burning through wildlife habitats and entire communities. Heat waves are shattering temperature records, killing hundreds of people every year. And again, Black, brown, indigenous, and poor communities are the hardest hit, but everyone is taking these punches. This is why we need to end drilling and mining of fossil fuels on public lands. It's time to invest in clean and sustainable renewable energy. We hope you'll join us in reaching this goal.